Welcome to 59 Minutes. My name is Levi Kones. It is Tuesday. We are going to be talking about the political happenings of the week. To join me in that discussion is Pan-African Forum Chairman, Dr. David MATSANGA. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning, viewers, wherever you are across the continent of Africa and across Africa and Kenya.
Yeah. Good morning. You are doing well, Dr. MATSANGA?
Very well. Very well. What about you in the studio in Nairobi? How are you doing?
Very well. Doing very well here. We are celebrating KCPE results. I don't know whether you have a word for all those who did well.
I've seen wherever I am in the papers, I've seen some papers indicating very good results that have returned, and I'm very pleased with our daughters. Our daughters seem to be doing very well now. That is a great change from the perception that we used to have, that men are the scorers. So this is a good encouragement for the daughters who have actually hit the scoreboard. And I am very pleased as a person, as a parent, as a grandpa, and I'm very, very, very pleased. Yes.
Yeah. You know, in the top 5 students, there is only one boy.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. Well, that is very good. That's a change for Kenya. That's better change for Kenya now. That's a better Kenya that you want, with girls going to school, with girls understanding. Because it looks like women, we have a problem. You give somebody, you are the boss, you give him a deputy president, he wants to attack you, he wants to belittle you, he wants to pay people to insult you. I'm starting straight on the subject. I'm very disturbed this morning. So don't take me this way, that way. Thank you very much about the results. I want this subject to be heard today, and I came prepared for it, sir.
The BBI, the ruling is out on Thursday. What do you think is going to be said there?
We have moved on.
Sorry?
We have moved on. Yes. We have moved on and we are focused. The people of Kenya, if they don't want, Ruto did not want BBI. He rejected it. He told you. He opened his mouth and said he does not like, we made sure that BBI collapses. So what else do you want me to discuss on this television now? He did not want BBI. He wants to fight. He wants violence. BBI was talking about getting the 90 points. You, where you are seated there in the studio, I want you to tell me, if the 90 points that were in BBI, are they not the ones killing Kenya today? Are they not the ones frustrating Kenya today? Are you not talking about political malpractices? Are you not talking about hate speech? Are you not talking about the economy? Are you not talking about border people beating people and assaulting women on the streets? Ethos, manners, character, conscience is gone. And again,
those who are not supporting
it. What is the issue?
The issue, Daktari, wasn't so much that that they did not want it in its entirety. They just said the participation was not conclusive. There was no...
if you want to participate, I want to ask you one more
taking
question.
Your views from everybody.
I want to ask you one more question. If you are going to stop on Mombasa Road, and God forbid, I hope you will not do it, and you have carried your children for a ride to Mombasa, they are in the car, and you stop and go for short call on the side of the road. Do you need public participation? You yourself answer me. Do you need public yes.
That's not an example of it, Daktari.
I am now
telling
you
a fair example.
Those are ethics. Those are ethics. Those are morals, ethos. We have collapsed. They are rotten. You stand, you park your car and go to the bush. Your children are watching through the car, the windows. And you want public participation to teach you that? Voila, voila, hello, hello. Where are you? Where were you? You are stealing public money. And the BBI is coming to say, we want to stop corruption. And you stand up and say it is, we want public participation in order to stop corruption, which you cry every day. There is no money. You are getting debts. The country is borrowing because you are stealing. You want public participation. Hello, hello, hello. What? Tell me, is that not what is in BBI? Unless we went to different schools. But the school I went to, which taught me how to iron my shirt, said that you share the little that you have, even the iron flat, you give it to your neighbor. What Ruto is telling the children and the younger generation of this country is that you steal and come up and tell everybody you are macho. Nobody can touch you. You steal even the nails from SGR. And you have a everybody name. Muizi ya misumari yuko Tarbo, Isungoi. And you are happy. That's what you are telling us. Voila. Voila.
No, it's interesting you talk ahead. Like that because bring it. None other than Deputy President himself came out the other day to speak concerning matters to do with the president, that there was an allegation. I don't know whether it's correct or it's a rumor that there was an allegation that maybe he...
I'm not if you are asking me about my opinion.
About your opinion, I'm saying he was responding to that. And he said...
spokesman of President
I'm coming there, Daktari. I'm saying he was responding to that, yes. And he was saying, you know, he could never have been involved in such a thing. And then he went on to say, you know, the president should not use State House as a place of division. A very direct... you know, message to the president that no, please don't use that place to sow division, to spread rumors, you know, talk about things that are not substantiated. And he said he has supported him for 2 terms. He supported him when even some of the people around him were not supporting him. It was a very, very direct conversation to him. What did you think about it?
Let me ask Ruto. He's going to watch this clip. And let me be very candid. Allow me on your television to ask Deputy President Ruto. I came to the hotel in Sheraton in The Hague. Dr. William Ruto, I met you with your wife and other 10 people in that hotel that daytime. We had lunch. When I supported you, today I'm telling you the truth. I came out and told you these cases are over. You never went back there again, including everybody was there. If the wife says he didn't see me, let Satan calm down quickly. I supported you. I am happy that you are lamenting this morning, Mr. Ruto, or yesterday. You, whom I supported, who could not call me for a cup of coffee. And you, Mr. Ruto, went ahead to call Hassan Omar, Moses Kuria, David Ndi. Inaona, you are with them. Are you also grateful? How do you feel today? Listen first, Connect. How do you feel today, Mr. Ruto, that you now claim to have supported Uhuru Kenyatta? And now have you seen how does Matsanga feel? Hey, you don't look up and bite your fingers. Talk to me, Mr. Kones. How do you...
It's happening because of what happened to you personally and him?
Now, can you see? Can you see? I am trying to say, the way I felt, it could be the way he's feeling now and he's lamenting. Oh, I helped Uhuru. I helped you. Oh, I helped Uhuru. You helped Uhuru. Uhuru paid for your legal fees in the ICC. Did you have money? Enda, wewe unasumbua watu hapa Kenya kabisa. Tell Kenyans who don't know you. But me, David Matsanga, have told you. Are you happy that today also what you did to some of us who are younger and smaller, who are not on your Rika, is being done to you? Do you feel the pinch, Mr. Ruto? Thank you very much.
Daktari, given what you're saying, does it make what's happening to him
now coming.
okay?
I am now coming.
Does it make it fair?
Oh,
good.
Yes. I don't know. You ask Ruto, is it fair for Matsanga, who helped you, whom you now send goons to molest, intimidate? You send Farouk Kibet to intimidate me. You think I am, is it fair? I'm asking you. Now, if you think that some of us going to talk about you people, you pluck out people's eyes, and you think we don't know you. We shall tell you, even at the time of dying, stop that nonsense of crying foul, trying to pick sympathy from the public of Kenya. Ruto is trying to pick sympathy from the public of Kenya, but he's the one who messed up the Jubilee government and administration. He's the one who created helicopters that went around to collect money from parastatal bodies. Kindiki and Murkomen and others were collecting money. You remember of the Sky Group? Did you remember of the Sky Group? Tell me. Don't just sit there and watch, because it is piercing your heart now. Tell me, is it Ruru who went around to collect money from parastatal general managers who spoiled the Jubilee government? Allah? If I can't speak now, when will I speak? I have to speak my mind out. Ask Ruto whether he has ever said, Matsanga, come and have coffee. I'm not looking for his money, because he's not the one who brought me up to where I am. But he's now lamenting because he says Raila has joined Uhuru Kenyatta. How does he feel? I am asking a question. How does he feel, Jameni? Unaonaji katikati hapo.
You're enjoying that too much. So let me just ask something else.
I am not going there too much. The question is this. The President of the Republic of Kenya has intelligence evidence. Ask him if you have you're a journalist. Don't ask me. He came and said there were plans to wipe him out. I don't know whom to wipe him.
Yes. Why is that being said? You know, we don't have a clip from that meeting that he had with Central Kenya leaders. You know, we are told we don't have a clip. We don't have a.
Then why, if you don't have a clip, what did you publish on CAS TV? Didn't you publish?
It's a very serious allegation, if true.
It is a serious allegation.
So it is an allegation that is owed to an explanation owed to the people of Kenya. You know, until now, there's a back and forth, Daktari. There's a back and forth about what really happened between, you know, Dr. William Ruto and President Uhuru Kenyatta, and we have never really come to the real knowledge of exactly what happened. So that back and forth needs to end with both of them coming out, because only the two of them know exactly what happened. But I think they owe Kenyans an explanation. That does not involve, you know, rumors, secrets, whispers, behind the scenes. I don't know who said what in which meeting that we do not know. Those kind of, don't you think it's good that they just come out to the open?
But Uhuru has come out open. And the other one has, yeah, he has said.
He has never told us anything to do with, with impeachment or anything like that.
You, us. Are those people that went to his house, not us, not Kenyans? Are they Ugandans like Matsanga? Have you been told that Uhuru has told me?
People say in the whispers, even what you say, Daktari, but it's not substantiated.
Uhuru told Kenyans, and he's going to continue telling Kenyans, they are more going there tomorrow Are you going to stop them from the same message? Ruto is inviting people to Karen State House. It's also a house. Do we ask what he discusses with these guys? Has Uhuru asked what he discusses there? Do you as a journalist discuss what, ask Ruto, how, when he meets this delegation and they come out with their yellow fever ribbons, you know, which is being eradicated in Africa, but it is mushrooming in a terrible, you know, this type of things, you know, yellow fever is being eradicated out of Africa, but it is coming through your place. I hope my sister is not going to wear a yellow ribbon, and I don't think my sister can wear a yellow ribbon. So I am telling you, my brother, do you know what Ruto discusses with people when they go to Karen House? No. Until Ruto comes out to tell us what he has discussed, we don't know. Uhuru Kenyatta came and told the people who came from there said, that's what the president told us. And that more people are going there. Women are going there tomorrow or the other day. And that the president will be also traversing the country to find out, to tell the people what happened. He owes the people of Kenya an explanation. Why? What happened? But for us who know what Ruto did, what he has been doing, when he went to Gatundu and bought the first malcontent called Moses Kuria, and paid him money, a fixer who fixed him in the ICC by paying witnesses 2K to go and lie against Ruto. He went and bought him and gave him money to come and insult the president. That was very good. Now that it has turned on him, you have turned on the same president, Uhuru Kenyatta, because he's the one who is the weakest link in the fence. You want to destroy him. No. Some of us who are friends of Kenyatta, we did not buy friendship. I've never bought friendship. I like Kenyatta because he has got a Pan-African vision. That's all. I have never been to State House to meet President Kenyatta. Go and check. Since I hugged him in The Hague, 2015, when the case was, I have never met him. And therefore, I like him, I like his principles. And I want you to do, some of the people here who harass me, to understand I don't live because he lives. I live because of an African vision. But for what has happened in Kenya, which we thought was a very good country, which has been keeping all of us here, we are spoiling it. We are causing trouble. A boss 48 laws of political science. Law number 1, respect your boss. Are you going to insult the chairman? You insult Mr. Chebukoni there. Do you insult him? You tell me, don't touch your hand now. You have nothing to tell me. Go and insult the chairman by one word. Or go upstairs in that building and go and tell the chairman that your shoes are smelling. Go. And you will see whether you will have even a job for 1 minute. Uhuru Kenyatta is a decent man. He has kept quiet. He did not want to divide the country. He has intelligence every time. He has plenty of it. He will come out with that intelligence. Are you the only stranger in Jerusalem who did not know that MPs on 26th of January, sir, went to Great Rift Valley? 100 and something MPs went to Great Rift Valley, 26th of January 20. What was the discussion there after they had been jacked out of the places in the Parliament and the Senate? What was the discussion?
Those ones can be treated as rumors, Daktari.
Okay, you can call it a rumor. Then why has it become an issue for you to ask a man who paid his money and the school fees to study? Why are you asking me if it's a rumor? You're asking me so that I interpret for you. Did you pay my school fees? Did you pay my school fees, sir? No. My father who paid my school fees is dead, was killed a long time ago. So I am now answering you that is not a rumor. It has come out. It is on international scene. Anybody, any Muzungu would ask it about it. The point here we have is that the behavior of the deputy president, and one of the things I want to tell you, leave a record here. And yesterday I was conducting a research across Africa. For the last 40 years in Africa, Levi, deputy presidents have caused chaos for their countries. From Kapwepwe, Marechera, you remember Tanzania, Moise Tsombe, Riek Machar in South Sudan, Emerson Mnangagwa and Joyce Mujuru in Zimbabwe, Onama Ndababiha in Uganda, Siadi Barre's number 2. You see how they ended up.
No deputy presidents.
I am now telling you, deputy presidents in Africa and African economies always create a problem. The governors let me tell you, the governors in this country, the deputy governors here are always tabling emotions against their governors.
You're saying scrap? Don't let them not be there?
Yes, I am looking at a strategy, a theory called MATSANGA's theory on African continent. That should I ever, which works like if one is a president in a small economy that does not have money for hospital and roads, you don't need a deputy. A similar responsibility and gets the similar allowance like yours.
Is a recipe for disaster, Daktari. As a Pan-African Forum chairman,
no,
surely.
You can
that's a recipe for disaster.
Can I ask
on one hand,
question?
you say you support the BBI, and the BBI talks about.
No, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
United Kingdom is the biggest country, which the best country in the world, where all of us live. Some of us live there, and it has the best economy. Who is the Deputy Prime Minister of Britain?
Democracy that has grown over many years.
Okay, now you have answered the question.
What it has taken for them to get there.
In Africa, our democracy
over many years
have not, listen, our democracy have not grown. We borrowed an American style of presidency and came here and said, if the deputy cannot be removed from office, the American president, Kamala Harris, or whatever she is called, the American deputy president is an advisor to.
It's the people who said they do not want an imperial president. They suffered under imperial presidency.
Haven't you caused now a problem worse than imperial presidents? Are the two guys, if the deputy president and the president are not talking, which country are we talking about? Are we governing it? Bandits are killing people in Elengeo Marakwet and Kapedo. You are telling me about a deputy president going around here. Instead of going, his people in the region are dying. Forget about this. I'm very upset. There is a movement that is causing insecurity in the entire region. From Karamoja, they are rebels. They have been crying on this television. I've been crying among us Kenyans. Someone has created an army that is going to create chaos in this region. That is even happening in Uganda today. I am telling you, and I'm warning you people, you Kenyans, listen to me. The people killing people in
the ultimate responsibility.
Kapedo, wait. I'm talking a security matter. And this security matters to Kenyans. The Kenyans must understand who is this? Who has created a security problem that is ranging from Karamoja into Kenya, into Kapedo, And that these people are stealing people. They are not stealing cows. Now they are killing people. You must be very careful. We must study. The security apparatus of this country must study some individuals who might have created this type of movement. Remember, I'm talking from a point that I have experienced. Who is this, sir? Who is this? Who is this? Who is very angry? Who is this who says, you think I can be harassed? You think that you can beat me around? Who is this? You better find out. And the security in the region is growing worse, not only in Kenya, it is also in Uganda, to the extent that the Uganda government has now mobilized UPDF to come back into Karamoja to wipe out this type of a new wave of insecurity that is affecting the region of Kapedo, the Skuda Valley, the Keio, West Pokot, and that area. Are we not seeing that? I should cry more for those people. I should fight for those people. I should ask for policies where the government can intervene. But we must look for who is the main cause, who is trying to tell people that if I'm not here, if I'm not defeated, if I'm defeated here, I will be like this. Are there people with those type of plans? That is what the question we should preoccupy.
And it's good for
is that the point?
The relevant authorities to look into that matter.
No, is that a good point? Is that a good point or not?
It is, and it's good for relevant because it's also something we're also very concerned about here in terms of people we speak to who come from those areas that are close.
Yeah, because Mr. Gones, previously these guys used to come and take cows. Now at this moment, these guys are taking human beings. They are hitting targets of human beings in a sophisticated manner. Who are these? Are we having a rebel army that has been quietly been organized by people? And who are saying, in case we fail here, we go that way? Are we? I am just raising concerns. And if I'm an East African. I'm an East African. It is not only happening in Kenya. It is also happening in Uganda. Across in Uganda, there is a movement, the Karamojongs that had been disarmed have become a problem again. There's a lot of increased cattle rustling, which is brewing up to a level, which is killing people to a level that the government there has swung into action. So this same type of tactics of going to schools, shooting children in schools, shooting buses, these are terrorists. Someone has created terrorism. And for us,
it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. And
so we must find out. We must find out. You don't blame MATSANGA. I don't care. I'm not begging Ruto to give me a penny because he will never give me anyway. But today I've told you the truth. It has come out of my heart. I'm relieved. If the wife who claims to be a Christian will say she never saw MATSANGA, then let Satan come down quickly.
So, Daktari, in the next...
Yes, these people misuse others. Now he's crying, oh, I helped you, Uru. Oh, I helped you, Uru. What about us who helped you? Your lips were white. You are going to be jailed. What about us? Some of us you don't even want to talk to. What did I do wrong to you? I lost everything of mine, and you are around here. You even tell people to harass me. What have I done to you?
Points, the other day
no. What point taken? What? Because you are covering your neighbor.
About many things before we close, so it's not a matter of that.
Okay.
But here's the thing, Daktari.
Today I've told you. You think I'm a stone? I am a stone. I'm not a stone. Now Ruto is crying, he's feeling it. Oh, Uhuru doesn't like me. Oh, good. Aha! What about Matsanga, who is useless, whom you call useless?
Daktari.
Yes, get it. Get it. There are so many people. Let me tell you, Ruto. There are so many people crying your name, Baba. And some of them are Christians who are there before you. They are crying your name. You are very bad at honoring agreements. You buy back pass people. Ruto, you are not a very good person. Wacha nikwambie leo. There are so many people suffering in this country because of you. So for me, I don't want money from you, but I want to tell you, and you listened to me today. You never came to say thank you to this Ugandan who helped you on Rule 68. So where will I speak about it? In the grave? Hey, Wacha leo. There are so many people who are dying here. Some of them, Connect, don't come out to speak. They are very annoyed with Deputy President. The way he does his business, he undermines people. He goes to break people's businesses and homes. Yeah.
Himself. And the other thing is,
I can tell you about 20 businessmen whom I condemn. Don't push me.
The other thing is,
don't push me. Don't push me.
Is also, you know, when we speak about those things that are so personal, it becomes difficult to know what the authenticity of the matter is.
What is personal? You know what?
But anyway, let me move on to something else.
Don't belittle my boss.
No, I'm not.
I can go off from this station if you belittle me.
No,
when you tell me that they are not personal, didn't you see me going to the Hague? Didn't you see me fighting? Didn't you see me fighting Gladwell Otieno in Ruru 68? And they took me to jail with Sankok. Didn't you?
It's on record that you are there. Yes.
So what I was there, didn't you see yourself? Or you are covering your neighbor?
No, I was not covering my neighbor.
Please don't.
No, I was just asking a question. I was just making a comment. There's no cover up here. Now, Daktari.
Am I asking for money? Have I told you I'm asking for him to give me money? I am only telling him my heart. I have healed. But there are so many people complaining. So let him not also complain about Uhuru Kenyatta. Okay? Let him not complain about Kenyatta because he also treats.
But do you get concerned that this particular election has degenerated into that kind of thing instead of talking about the issues?
Well, we can't talk about issues.
No. Do you get concerned when you look at the political players and the way they talk in the rallies, that it's really no longer about what they're going to do?
Let me tell you, my brother, it is a very sorry state for this country. I never expected this. This is exactly what is happening here is exactly what happened before 2007. Please. If I am telling you, you want me to tell you the bottom of my heart, the truth about.
We have digressed from the issues most of the time. Because when you look at the rallies and you hear them every night on the news, you just wonder, but where are the real issues anymore? It's accusations, counter-accusations.
That is why.
It's back and forth, you know. It's who did what, who was not supposed to do, and who. It's just back and forth. And one wonders for
that is why.
What's in it for them?
Let me tell you, that is why I am a very worried person, because you needed redemption. You needed those 90 points to be addressed. Why are you in that Kwagamaya state today? You didn't want to address the 90 points that are disturbing you, Mr. Connect. The 90 points included corruption. Corruption is the big giant in the room. Yes, and nobody is tackling corruption apart from Raila, who is saying This is what we shall do about corruption. Mr. Ruto is not addressing the issue. How is he going to handle corruption? Because the best way to handle corruption for Ruto is for him to lock himself in community prison, himself first. Then that can handle corruption. Because everybody in this country knows everything, every big deal where money has been lost. You heard that even in Kemsa, where we suspected a different direction, it went up to his own house. You know, he has pulled strings from behind. Ruto will never be caught that he went and got the money corrupted, but he pulls strings. He gives people ways to go and do the money, and they bring it to him. That's why you can never find him in any scandal. You will not find him. But how many general managers have lost their jobs? Well, do you want me to name the men who have even come to me and said, please, when we see you talking on CAS TV, talk about this thing. There are many men who have lost their jobs. They are at home because Skyrocket team went around collecting money from them with notes from their office. Yes.
With corruption, it's falling both ways, Daktari.
Yes, I am not excluding anybody. If there are corrupt people, you must find a solution to corruption and stop corruption. And that is all. Kenyans need that organization, that party that is going to stop. They don't need party which is going to say, I am here. You think me, my vote can be stolen? Eh? I helped Uhuru Kenyatta. So what? When you are wearing a white shirt with a red shirt tie with Uhuru Kenyatta, where are you telling us? Hala? Wacha ikuume leo. Inakuuma na wewe. Then bado. Inauma Ruto. Bado. Tena tamuuma. Mengi inakuja. Tamuuma.
Tunafika kileleni. Time is almost up.
Let me tell you, don't cry like a woman who has been left. Just proceed, resign from deputy presidency, and go and organize your party and have your government. If you win election, people will clap for you.
I feel, Daktari, as we close, I want you to make your closing remarks. But I feel as if we have really turned up the political temperatures, and we're just about to go to April. We are going into nominations in the month of April, and then we go into campaigns proper. And one wonders, by the time we get to July, what will we be saying? As you close, maybe those are some of the thoughts you can weigh in on.
Tell you, by the time we get to the real campaigns, we shall have torn up this country into several factions. We haven't gone for domination yet. We haven't gone for everything. We have done everything wrong. If I were the president of Republic of Kenya, do you want my opinion? Do you want my opinion? If I were the president of Republic of Kenya and if I were a Kenyan, I would ask my president that this election cannot be held under this. I would ask him to go back to parliament and ask for an extension. You can't hold an election in this climate. You can't. You can't hold an election where two contenders, all of them are very powerful, and each of them is throwing words on each other. And you say you are going to hold a free and fair election. You can't hold an election where the IEBC is still crying for money. It hasn't even made 1/3 of their preparations. You can't hold an election where a voter's register is not well known. You can't hold an election where the cases, about 7 good cases, are on people. We don't know which direction to go. The courts are coming up every day to give this, give that, give that. We don't know. The whole thing of Kenya's election is shrouded in very bad, bad smell. You can see that we have prepared a journey to beat each other. We have just prepared. If Ruto is talking the way he's talking, what about when he loses elections, which he is going to lose? How is he going to talk? You know he will lose this election because some of these people in this mountain might not vote. Hey, you are joking. You know, I have been there. Look at the election in Zimbabwe recently, 2 days ago. I was warning my brother, Idi Mnangagwa, on the phone. I told him, that boy, you are playing with Chamisa. They have poured their money. They will defeat you. So if that is out of 22, they get 19 seats. 19 seats and recapture them. So look at a wider space. Where are we going? The biggest problem with Africa, they don't listen. They don't listen to a black professor who has also read books like a white one. The difference, that is the problem. So elections in Kenya and Africa are very different from the crowds that you get. We have the crowds. Ruto has crowds on social media, and the Ruto has some crowds in the rally, but those crowds might not translate to vote.
Dr. You've got to end it there.
We must prepare. To me, we would have done a healing process. First, Kenya needs a healing process. And I want to speak now like an elder. We need a healing process. People need to say, please, I'm sorry. But now at the right time, when we are supposed to be sorry, another one is coming to say, I helped him and he didn't. What about me who had kept quiet for 7 years? Don't you see 6 years I've kept quiet 7? Mr. You expected your uncle to come with a very big car outside to carry mom to take him to the village, isn't it? Did you see me with a big car? I came up with the legs and the rotten shoes again. But Moses Kuria, who fixed this man, Ndi, Hassan Omar, they are enjoying. They are enjoying the footings of money. They were given money to insult.
Let's end it there, Dr. Let's end it there.
Let's end it as the way you want it. You bring more, I bring more.
I really appreciate your time. It's been quite fiery, but I really appreciate your time.
Today I have touched you a lot, so thank you very much. Is your heart okay?
I'll be fine. You have a wonderful day, Dr. And that's 59 minutes for today. God bless you. Good morning.